I thought we got ourselves into good positions in the first half, and then we didn't execute those field positions. I think we had 5 line-outs and all of them ended up in a turnover in the first half in pretty strong field position, and we weren't able to build any pressure on the Sharks. And what I know about high quality teams that have got a lot of internationals in there is if you don't take your chances, they'll come back and bite you at some point. And the Sharks in the first half in particular went up the other end, had 2 opportunities and struck well. And I think that probably took a little bit of air out of our balloon.
And your 9 broke round the blind side and was unlucky not to score there. That could have been a pivotal moment.
Yeah, I think there were a few moments where, end of the first half, we break up the edge and we throw a ball back inside and it doesn't quite stick, and then we make another one through the middle with our number 8 to the offload inside to 9, doesn't quite land, and he's under the post. So I think there's moments there where in other games those passes have stuck and we score and you have momentum and confidence, and I think when you come away from home to a place like this, you have to build and create your own confidence.
And it was a kind of game where you guys were in it all the time, and then you look at the scoreboard and you think, but how did that happen?
Yeah, the scoreboard does feel a bit painful because I saw, we look at the defensive efforts in our own 22, we made the Sharks work. They've got awesome power right across the board, and we were driving them backwards and they get one little offload to Esther Hayes and he breaks a tackle. There's all these little moments where you think you've survived and then something of high quality happens and they catch you. So look, we knew we would have to be on for all the moments. We knew aerially they were a big threat. It's a strong part of our game, and they got over us in that area today, and it led to them having good field position. So there's a few things for us to tidy up, but look, when you've got an incredible amount of work rate, good fitness, you care about your teammate, I think we can fix the other things through coaching and time on the field. We've got the main ingredients.
How did your guys find the conditions? It looked a little slippery out there.
Yeah, very, very humid, a lot of moisture on the ball and the pitch, and you could see both teams struggled with that at times. We and probably, although we're a physical team, we probably not got the size, particularly in the back line of the Sharks. We knew we'd have to move the ball a little bit, and definitely the slippery nature of the ball made it difficult to get the ball to the edges where the space was. So look, it was a good performance from the Sharks. I thought we played well. I thought we played our part, and if moments had gone another way, then I think we possibly could have been in it for longer. But look, we've got to learn the lessons. You can't be as inaccurate as we were and expect to beat a side of the Sharks' quality. Yeah, look, he's up against a pretty impressive back row today, double World Cup winner running around there who knows how to play the game as well, and I thought he looked every bit the match, high quality man, but he's a high quality player, and my opinion, he won't just be a lion, he'll be a test lion, and he will elevate himself on this tour, and other people will notice him who haven't already and see what a real quality player is. He is a pest defensively, but we didn't see enough of him with the ball tonight. He's very, very good with the ball, and he's a real all-round threat.
And your hooker as well, guy put his hand up.
Yeah, look, Dewey's a powerful player, very, very big around the ball, carrying the defensive collision. He's worked incredibly hard around his set piece, and that's now a strong part of his game. So he's somebody that we've got high hopes for in the future. And obviously we're very lucky with Sam Parry as well, who came on. I thought he did really well when he came on. And then we've got Lou Lloyd sitting on the bench there, who's a young hooker coming through. So we're lucky in that area. We've got good depth, and we're blessed to have those boys in our squad.